Joining us now on the Deseret First Credit Union Hotline is the semifinal star, Paisley Johnson. Scored 20 points yesterday. Was perfect from the three-point line. Played incredible defense on the West Coast Conference Player of the Year. Paisley, welcome to the program.
Thank you so much.
What was the conversation like at halftime when you trailed by 6 points and Yasmin Robinson-Baycoat had already scored 18 in the first half?
Yeah, our focus definitely was on her and rebounding, our defense for sure. And we all kind of switched on to her in the first half. And I just told the girls every time I was on her, I just laid on her and tried to move her out of the paint, move her away from the basket, and deny her. And I said, if you guys are on her, just do that. Don't let her catch her. Focus on her. She has literally 18 points right now. But I just told them that. But then Jetty ended up telling me to go on her. But I think defense was definitely our main focus at halftime.
Was that something that you embraced where you said, okay, I'm going to take it upon myself to make sure she doesn't score? Because she scored 1 point in the second half.
Yeah, no, I was so excited to be able to focus on her. I really enjoy when Jetty gives me an assignment, because, especially on defense, because I just try and take that full force. And I was super excited. I wanted to guard her, like, starting the whole game, but we had to kind of make sure I wasn't in foul trouble. But I was so excited to take that challenge on.
You drew 2 key charges against her, and one of those included a memorable montage of you flipping over your back, backward somersault, getting up and flexing.
That was acrobatic.
That might be the greatest sequence of defense ever by a women's basketball player. Walk us through that whole sequence.
Well, I'm guarding her, and she had already previously before that, I think that was my second charge, but she had already, the very first time she attacked me on a fast break, she got right by me. And I was so embarrassed. I was like, are you serious? I just let this girl go by me. I'm supposed to be, like, the best defender on this team. So those next 2 ones, I was like, there's no way she's getting by me. And I just made sure to move my feet and anticipate where she's going to go next. That second charge, she hit me, like, full square on, and I was like, okay. And I was so excited, and the adrenaline was just pushing because we were on a run right there. And I slid for a long time.
Yeah, we're looking at it. It was like 10 feet.
It's like a legit back handspring.
Myself up.
There's a cheerleader.
I did that all throughout high school.
You did that throughout high school?
Yeah.
Yeah, you had to have some previous training there. There's a Pepperdine cheerleader who looks up at you behind you like, wow.
She actually smiled.
That's awesome.
Probably realized I shouldn't be smiling.
Yeah, wait a minute. And Paisley, that was part of a comeback for you guys. First half, Pepperdine has like 389 offensive rebounds, it felt like. It was just crazy, right? Mm-hmm. A lot of second half, second chance points. In the second half, you guys were down 13. You came back. What did it take to come back in that game in a must-have to get to the title?
Obviously, I'm going to keep harping on the defense. We had to stop them, but I think also coming together as a team, and really our pick and rolls worked really well on our offensive side. I think that's what kind of got the motion moving for us and kind of got the ball moving and getting Pepperdine kind of confused. But like the whole team just came together, and the whole season really, we've just been fighters. We've been wanting some big outcomes, and I wasn't scared. I was just a little upset we were down 13. That's it.
Well, correlate that with the fact that you wear number 13. So maybe there's some power in there.
13 in Vegas.
Yes. Paisley, I think it's kind of hilarious that you were put on the second team. I think that's an oversight, but I don't know how much you care about that. When you found out that you were not on the first team and you had played so well in conference, what goes through your mind?
I'm not going to lie, it stung a little bit. I had different expectations of myself coming into the season and what I wanted to do, but after I calmed down and just kind of like thought a little more about it, I said, okay, well, this tournament's going to be different. You're going to see why I should be where I should have been, and the NCAA tournament, if we make it there, like, you're just going to keep seeing some fight from me, I guess you could say. Like, I definitely wanted a chance to show what I could actually do.
Now you have Gonzaga for the West Coast Conference Championship today at 1 o'clock local time, 4 Eastern, BYU Radio, ESPNU. Obviously, two significant injuries kind of play into the game plan a little more than maybe the first two meetings with Laura Stockton and Jill Townsend out. I guess, what impact does that have on the scouting report?
Obviously, their starting lineup is going to change by one person. So number 15 will probably start. She's a really good quick point guard herself. So that's definitely going to be a change. And Townsend was such a body down in the post and rebounding, everything. That might be a little less pressure on our rebounding, especially after last game. But I don't know. We still have to come. They're gonna, like Jetty said yesterday in the press conference, they're still going to come after us. They're not going to back down. They're going to play for their teammates. Rice, I think, is going to play a little extra harder today. So we still got to make sure we have a really on-point game.
Paisley, when you consider the NCAA tournament and resumes and all of the noise that goes on in the media talking about seeding projections and all of that stuff, and for the record, both Jeremy and I feel like BYU is safely in after beating Gonzaga twice.
But we still want you to win today.
We would love for you to win today. But how much do you think about the approaching NCAA tournament, knowing that, hey, we might be able to improve our seeding a little bit and the situation and who we play and where we play if we beat Gonzaga for a third time?
I mean, it's exciting coming from last year to this year. It's almost night and day, and having the opportunity to be even thought to go to the NCAA tournament is super exciting for myself. And then knowing how well we would be able to perform there, I think we can keep up with a lot of these good teams that are in the tournament. So I think it's confidence for our team to have the respect, coming in respect from the NCAA and other teams within the nation.
You beat Gonzaga twice, both wins by 2, and for the first time as a member of the league, one up in Spokane. Both were dramatic, down to the final possession experiences. What would it mean to beat Gonzaga 3 times and for the third one to mean you get a ring?
I've been wanting that ring. I want a ring so bad. I keep on saying that. I've been saying that all season, but beating them for the third time, I think, will kind of show the fans of Gonzaga that those 2 first ones weren't flukes. That we were from the beginning here to play them and play them tough and match up well. I think it will show a lot to our conference and to Gonzaga that we're coming up. We're a legit team and we're here to fight.
Well, and if we're keeping score, I know you finished a game behind the Zags in regular season play, but if BYU beats Gonzaga today, then you would finish with identical records if you add on all the tournament games, and then you would have the tiebreak over them because you beat them 3 times.
Well, and you win the tournament title, the ultimate tiebreak, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I do want to ask you about Jeff Judkin's press conference yesterday. He gets in there and notices all of the media and says, wow. Hey.
In fact, let's listen to it.
Yeah. Let's all listen to it together, Paisley.
Okay.
We haven't had so much media the whole year. This is really nice. The men are out. We get some coverage.
Okay, Paisley.
That's great.
Your response is pretty hilarious. You laugh loud, then you cover your mouth. What do you think about Jeff Judkin's opening statement there in the post-game coverage?
I just think he is so funny. He's a clown, but he makes me laugh all the time. But no, I don't know if this is good for me to say, but I want the boys to do well. I want them to really show up and show out, because with them, that kind of brings more coverage to us. Maybe the media was there for us yesterday, but I think more fans would be there if the boys were still here. And I don't know. Obviously I want our men's team to do well. That's important to me. I just want the program of BYU to do well in all sports, but we really need them. We need them as a program to play well, to get the fans there, because we're still trying to build our program with that sense, and I think them being there would really help us in that way.
Paisley, great to talk to you. We wish you the best of luck today. Let's give you some BYU Sports Nation karma for your championship game against Gonzaga.
Thank you. Thanks.
All right. We look forward to another back handspring charge. Okay.
On the radar.
All right. Sounds good. Thanks, Paisley.
Thank you.
Paisley Johnson on the Deseret First Credit Union Hotline. Deseret First, your values, your timeline, your financial future.
She's from Washington, right?
Yes, she is.
So playing Gonzaga is more personal that way,
meaning.
too.
There's extra meaning, no doubt about it.